Welcome to Film Forever I Love Movies. I'm Will, and right now we have another episode of Top Film Recommendations. So this week I'm giving you 5 movies to go check out, and they're all are not the same genre. Just want you to go check these movies out, whenever you have when you're in the mood to watch a good movie. I'm only going to give you good movies. I guarantee you will enjoy these movies. You will enjoy these movies, guaranteed. And some of these you've probably seen before, some classics. I'll go back years and years if I have to. These is what I enjoy. And the first movie I'm giving you is one of my personal favorites. When I say one of my personal favorites, this is my top 3, I don't know where in the top 3, favorite films. And that first movie is The Count of Monte Cristo. The Count of Monte Cristo came out 2002, starring Jim Caviezel, Guy Pearce, Christopher Adamson, and a lot of other great talents. Directed by Kevin Reynolds. The writers are Alexandre Dumas and Jay Wolpert. What this is about is a young man that's falsely imprisoned by his jealous friend. He escapes and uses his hidden treasure to get his revenge. I would say, Jim Caviezel, Guy Pearce is some of their best work. That from the movies that I've seen them in. And this is in my top 3, maybe top 2 favorite movies. I fell in love with it when I seen it probably about over 15 years ago. This is one of those that I usually, when I recommend to others, it becomes one of their favorite movies also. And I'm recommending you to watch it. I don't want to get into too much. I want you to enjoy every part of it. Next we have The Brave One. Came out 2007, starring Jodie Foster and Terrence Howard. Director is Neil Jordan. Writers Roderick Taylor and Bruce Taylor, and a lot of other writers too that they didn't name. Now what this is about is struggling to recover emotionally from a brutal assault that killed her fiance and left her in a coma. A radio personality begins a quest for vengeance against the perpetrators that leaves a bloody trail across New York City. Oh my goodness. This movie right here is also in my top 10 movies right here, and I would say one of the best endings. One of the best endings is out there. It gives me chills just thinking about this. Jodie Foster, man, the legend. She has amazing work from as early as, what's the movie? I forget what it was called. The movie with her. I don't know if it was a true story where she was in a bar and she gets raped and she ends up going to trial, getting the guys that raped her. Forget what that's called, but maybe I'll have it flash up here or something like that. But Jodie Foster, amazing. Terrence Howard, amazing in that movie. After I seen that movie, when I first seen it, there were other movies I felt kind of copied that movie. But shout out to The Brave One. Check that movie out. I told you I'm only gonna have amazing movies for you guys to watch. When I recommend you a movie, I recommend you a movie. Come on now. I want you to enjoy yourself when you kicking back, you know what I'm saying? The kids is in the bed, I'm relaxing, or I just want to woosah and chill. That's what you do. First, watch my videos so you can know what you want to watch. That way you got to skim through all the channels and read the plot and everything. And you're like, man, should I watch this? Waste 15 minutes on my time, have to turn it off because I don't like it? Nah, I'm doing that work for y'all. So, I'm moving on. Next, we have Prisoners. Came out 2013. Directed by Denis Villeneuve. Sorry if I brutalized that. I absolutely apologize, bottom of my heart. Writer Aaron Gukowski. All-star stunning cast. Come on, we have Jake Gyllenhaal, Terrence Howard, Viola Davis, Hugh Jackman, Maria Bello. I could keep going on and on and on, but let me get into what it's about. So when Keller Dover's daughter and her friend go missing, he takes matters into his own hands as the police pursue multiple leads and the pressure mounts. When I say this is in my top 5 best movies, I'm giving y'all all, man. I just recently watched it with my wife again. Amazing movie. Y'all know I like movies. Also, I like long movies like that. It's like about 2 hours, a little over 2 hours of this movie. And man, from beginning to and probably it's one of the best thriller movies and one of my favorite movies. Definitely in my top 5 movies. I always name this movie. Please keep it going. Look, I named Terrence Howard again. He was just in the Brave one. I can keep going on and on and on. I'm telling y'all, man. Non-stop, man. Don't lose. Next, we have Roadhouse. Yes, I said Roadhouse. Classic movie. 1989, starring Patrick Swayze, Kelly Lynch, Sam Elliott, man. Directed by Rowdy Harrington and writers by R. Lance Hill and others. Man, so what this is about, it's about a tough bouncer is hired to tame a dirty bar. Man, this is like Patrick Swayze at his finest. I remember being young. Every time I seen this movie on, I'm watching it. It's just something about Patrick Swayze plays in amazing movies. He hasn't played in one bad movie. I said this before, but I haven't seen all of Tu Wong Fu, but I heard it's good. I heard it's great. I haven't heard anything bad about it. Probably my mom loves that movie. Roadhouse. If you haven't checked this movie out, it came in 1989. It's not black and white from the youngsters that watch me. Watch it. You will enjoy it. Because some people get turned off by like really old movies, or if it's like black and white. I'm like that too, unless it's like The Birds. No, The Birds was in color, I think. But anyway, yeah, shout out to Alfred Hitchcock. But yeah, rest in peace. But yes, so Roadhouse. Roadhouse is a super classic. Patrick Swayze, rest in peace. Some of his best work for me. I love that movie. Moving on, last but definitely not least, we have Tempting Wolf that came out in 2006, written and directed by Bobby Moresco. Another great cast, James Marsden, one of my favorite actors, Giovanni Ribisi, one of my favorite actors. We have Dennis Hopper, Piper Perabo, and a lot of other great talents in this movie. And then, so what this is about a former street guy returns to his Philadelphia home after a stint in the military. Back on his home turf, he once again finds himself tangling with the mob boss who was instrumental in his going off to be a soldier. This movie is a great gangster movie. And I don't see a Giovanni Ribisi in too many gangster movies. And also, yeah, not just Giovanni Ribisi, Cyclops. I call him Cyclops still from X-Men, but James Marsden. So yes, I'm going to leave it right there. Like I say, I'm always going to give y'all great movies. I'm recommending y'all these movies. I'm never going to give y'all nothing whack. I'm never going to give y'all a movie where you have to watch it for 10-15 minutes and turn it off and then you disappointed, because I'm doing all that work for you. I'm doing all that work for you. And yeah, I'm just doing, like I say, I'm doing what I love. You're definitely going to enjoy all of these movies right here, and you check them out. If you really enjoy me, let me know how you enjoy them. I shouldn't see any bad comment on these, unless if I do send a bad comment, y'all hating. I'm already knowing, because this movie is fire. But yeah, you already know, y'all can follow me on IG at Forever I Love Movies. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. I feel like I'm forgetting to say something, but yeah, all that. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all. Will Film Forever I Love Movies. I'm out.